celebrating community, camaraderie, and cherries. Welcome to the 80th National Cherry Festival's Cherry Royale Parade, brought to you by DTE Energy. Now, here are your hosts, DC Cavender and Lori Puckett.
Good morning on this beautiful Saturday morning, and welcome to ABC 29 and 8's live coverage of the DTE Energy Cherry Royale Parade. I'm DC Cavender from Sunny Country 101.9. As you can see, I'm ready for a beautiful sunny parade.
Yes, you are. Yes. And I'm Lori Puckett from ABC 29 and 8. Good morning, and thank you for tuning in. And this parade is going to be quite a celebration as we celebrate the 80th National Cherry Festival.
You know, this is the granddaddy of them all. This is the one we look forward to all week long. And you're going to see as many as 140 different entries in this year's parade. It's going to be pomp, circumstance, and all kinds of great stuff for you this morning.
It sure will be, and it's going to be, as DC said, a very exciting parade. And to bring us a street side perspective this morning, we have Norm Jones down on the street. Good morning, Norm.
I don't know if we're going to be able to talk with Steve Rawlings or not. DTE Energy Regional Manager. Good to have you here.
Yeah, doesn't that band sound great? The weather is great. Look for the buoy on our float. We're going to launch it in the bay today, weather permitting.
I think we're going to go okay with the weather today. I'm glad the breeze is here. DTE is pretty much synonymous with the Cherry Royale Parade as of late.
That's right. We're the title sponsor for the 5th consecutive year. We're happy to be back, and I'm responsible for the weather, so my job's done.
You did a good job. All right, well, stay with us. We're going to have a lot of fun here on Street Side, Front and Cass Street here on ABC 29 and 8. Guys?
Thank you, Norm. Well, it is going to be a great day down on Front Street, and stay tuned when we return to the start of this year's DTE Energy 2006 Cherry Royale Parade. We're just looking forward to great coverage. DTE rooted in your community. You're watching, of course, the official parade right here on your parade network, ABC 29 and 8.
At DTE Energy, there's a real spirit of community. As a company and as employees, we enjoy helping the Grand Traverse region be the best it can be. As we plant gardens, expand the TART trails, improve waterways, and support educational and cultural activities, we energize the communities we serve. DTE Energy is here in ways large and small. We're proud to be rooted in your community.
There's the new guy. How are you? Get everything unpacked?
Mostly.
Good.
Oh, love this stuff.
What are you doing?
It says CRMS free, but it's really just free of calories and carbs.
That's my drink.
But I thought we're a family. That's what family does.
We are a family. That's what it says.
No. We're a family.
Okay.
Right.
So, can you just loan me $1 so I can go to the soda machine and get another one?
I don't loan money to family.
That's really bad.
Witness, you may proceed.
With my circle, Alltel customers can call any number on any network for free.
Your Honor, my clients want their identities protected from this My Circle. Call any network for free. What were you thinking?
We were thinking our customers would like it.
I object!
I bet you do.
My Circle from Alltel Wireless, America's largest network. You choose the people you call for free. Any number, any network.
Welcome back to ABC 29 and 8's live coverage of the DTE Energy National Cherry Festival's Cherry Royale Parade this morning. I'm Lori Puckett from ABC 29 and 8, and with me this morning is DC Cavender from Sunny 101.9.
Yep, and we're glad to be here and enjoying a wonderful Cherry Royale Parade, all sponsored by our good friends at DTE Energy.
Now, they are rooted in your community, and we spoke to DTE Energy just a couple of days ago to ask them why they decided to make a commitment to them, not only this year's parade, but also to the community.
18 run. Kids and parents, help Chester. Stolen recipe.
We're very proud to be the sponsor for the 5th consecutive year. For the 2nd consecutive year, we're partnering with the Great Lakes Water Studies Institute of NMC. This year's float has a replica of a solar-powered buoy. Our intention is to launch this buoy out in West Grand Traverse Bay today. The buoy is a high-tech buoy that transmits a variety of different information, including air and water temperature, wave height and direction, wind speed and direction. This information is transmitted every 10 minutes, and it's available online to the public. We're very pleased to be able to offer this technology to the community, and we're very proud to be part of the DTE Energy Cherry Royale Parade for another year.
And of course, the National Cherry Festival, very proud to have DTE Energy as a sponsor for this year's Cherry Royale Parade as well.
Yes, thank you to DTE Energy. And one of the newest events this year at the National Cherry Festival is something called the Cherries Divine event. Now, I had the opportunity to go to that event, and it was beautiful weather and lots of great cherry products. And this is the first year that they've ever had this one. They combine two, the taste of cherries as well as the wine tasting. So
thus
it was
making
a great
it Cherry Divine.
Yes,
yeah.
And we're going to take a look now at the Cherries Divine.
The National Cherry Festival was pleased to announce Cherries Divine, a culinary showcase featuring regional fruits, the cherry and the grape, a melding of local agriculture. Cherry creations from starters and entrees to desserts and cherry drinks were prepared with award-winning wines from both the Leelanau and Old Mission Peninsulas. It was a beautiful day on the bay. Cherries Divine was brought to you in part by ABC 29 and 8.
Yes, that was an absolute wonderful event, and you got to be able to check that out next year, because that was one of the greatest. Now, you know what? Let's go right down on the street and start the DTE Energy Cherry Royale Parade. Let's see what's happening down there. And one of our first bands this morning in the parade. This is Sounds of Sun Prairie Band from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Sound of Sun Prairie is proud to present its 2006 field show entitled If Only, using music from Leonard Bernstein. The Sound of Sun Prairie is a voluntary extracurricular part of the high school band program. So thank you very much for visiting Traverse City, Sound of Sun Prairie.
Of course, they're traveling over a great part of the Midwest this summer to many parades and festivals, just like our very own National Cherry Festival. Well, here at DTE Energy Cherry Royale Parade is the marshals this year for the parade. The Traverse City Beach Bums, our brand new minor league baseball team that everybody is just loving to death. The TC Beach Bums, part of the Independent Frontier League, which means it has no affiliation with a major league team. Players can be scouted by any major league organization. The Frontier League players must be younger than 27 on opening day, and teams can only keep a limited number of veterans on their 24-man roster. The teams play 96 regular season games, half of which are at home right here at the beautiful stadium we've got right there at Werfel Park, right off of US 31. The stadium featuring more than 3,500 seats, plus lawn seating, private tables, suites, party deck, and they've got a couple of great mascots that you'll see at those ball games. One of which you just saw, Sunburn, that's the red one, and then you see Suntan, that's the brown one you see.
And they do have a game tonight, by the way, so if you're interested, head on out to Werfel Park and check them out. Sunburn and a half on his jersey there.
And I'll tell you, the kids just have an absolute time great time at the ballpark with these guys. They come out between every inning, and if you haven't been out to a game yet, get out to Werfel Park and enjoy the Bums.
Coming up next was what we were just talking about, the DTE Energy Cherry Royale Parade. Title sponsor for the 5th consecutive year of this parade. And every year the company enters a float that its employees help to design and build. Its annual float theme is rooted in your community, which reflects the many years DTE Energy and its employees have served our area. Now this one, as you can see, the buoy that they're going to launch is on that float right there. And that buoy will send information, weather information, wave information, all sorts of things from the Grand Traverse Bay.
Yeah, it's going to be a great tool for teaching young people about our freshwater resources and a whole lot more. And great to have DTE as part of the parade this year. Here's Willow Hill Elementary with Prince Nathan George and Princess Grace Elul. It's United We Stand 2002. Strike up the band for United We Stand. Princess Grace and Prince Nathan have invited their friends from Willow Hill to join them in a celebration of freedom and unity across the land, from sea to shining sea, everyone working together, doing their part. They've got, of course, a great representation of our American eagle on their float there, and having a great time in this year's parade.
They have their own cherry tree back there behind the Prince and Princess. And there's Nathan and Grace, the Prince and Princess.
And it sure sounds like I see you here, Lee Greenwood's great anthem, you know, God Bless the USA, which is very appropriate for that float. So it looks great.
Very nice job. Coming up next, the Western Michigan Chapter number 23, Veterans of the Battle of the Bulge. This is the only Michigan chapter. Now the chapter has 26 members, all of whom are 80 plus years old and were involved in the decisive land battle of World War II. It was the largest one ever fought by the U.S. Army, involving 500,000 American troops over 6 weeks. And the main military decorations earned by this small group are 16 combat infantry badges, 1 combat medic badge, 2 silver stars, 17 bronze stars, 14 purple hearts, 2 prisoner of war medals, and 68 bronze battle stars. So very, very good. Thank you to the veterans of the Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah, certainly an epic battle from World War II. I'm fighting my own Battle of the Bulge, but I think it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, that's different. I'm glad they could come out today and enjoy.
Here's Mayor Linda Smyka. It's been said that the great cities are not a product of chance, and of course as a Detroit transplant and wife of a small business owner who raised 4 children in Traverse City, she has a deep appreciation of the value of the great city, and as the community activist, long-term planning commissioner, and 2-term city commissioner, also keenly aware of the excellent effort required to preserve and protect the delicate balance that makes Traverse City such a great city.
And following her, the Traverse City St. Francis Marching Gladiators, combining the musicians from both the Symphonic Band and the Wind Ensemble at St. Francis High School. National Cherry Festival marks the first marching experience for the incoming freshmen. And numerous alumni, that is, are currently members of many college bands. The Marching Gladiators have recently released, that is, their first compact disc. So congratulations to them.
Of course, the band's always such a great part of the Cherry Royale and the Junior Royale Parade. We're always so glad to have them part of the event, gets everybody up and going on the street side, and tapping their toes, having a great time. TC St. Francis Marching Gladiators sounding great today. Of course, also we want to pay tribute to St. Francis High School Athletics. The 2005 Gladiator football team went 13-1, won the Division 7 State Football Championship, their second in the past 3 years, and in the school's 6th overall. Gladiators ranking number 9 all-time among Michigan schools in winning percentages. That's pretty good stuff. And of course, they're coached by head coach Josh Sellers, along with Jim Carroll and many of his staff. Glads also earned academic all-state honors, as well as a team grade point average of 3.81, placing them second in the state of Division 7 honors, as well as senior Nathan Farley earning individual academic all-state honors. That's good stuff.
Let's see how Norm's doing down the street in the crowd down there and the weather. How is everything going down there, Norm?
Beautiful day down here. We're very, very happy that we have the sunshine. I want to talk real quickly to this gentleman. You've got something unique going on down at the open space, some remote control fun for the kids. What is it?
What we do, we have different types of remote control airplanes, different RC airplanes and air pressured ones. And what we do is we're currently on a van tour right now. We go to different festivals and air shows and actually get the kids out and interact with the toys, get them playing with them, and hopefully they have a good time. So we'd just like to thank Traverse City and the National Cherry Festival for having us, and we're looking forward to see you guys next year.
Are you going to be down at the open space then again today?
Yep, so if you guys want to come check it out, we got the kids going, we got the planes up and running, and we look forward to the kids coming out there and playing with them.
All right, thanks a lot for speaking with us. Yeah, we've got some nice weather here, indeed, we do. Coming up tonight, the Milk Carton Boat Regatta, West Grand Traverse Bay. Of course, the festival fireworks finale also taking place over West Grand Traverse Bay about 10 o'clock or so. As long as we still have these beautiful clear skies, we think that we're on track for a great event.
Thanks, Norm. Well, you just saw the Traverse City Commandery number 41 Knights Templar of Michigan go by, a Masonic order with a commandery unit in Traverse City that is over 1,000 years old. And just some extra notes there on the Knights Templar of Michigan. is a social fraternal order of Freemasonry with charitable works in its eye foundation, holy pilgrimage, I can't say that word.
Pilgrimage.
There we go. Education and etc. Joseph Riley is the commander for 2006. Thanks, DC.
See what happens when a pilgrim ages? It's a pilgrim
pilgrimage.
age. Yeah.
Sir Knights from all over the state of Michigan have joined us in this parade today, so we enjoy seeing the Knights Templar of Michigan.
Again, this is a group that's over 100 years old, and you see many Sir Knights from all over the state of Michigan that joined in the parade for this year. Down to Norm again, street side. Hey, Norm.
As a matter of fact, here on ABC 29 and 8, we have great coverage because the bands perform right in front of us, and that's because the judges are set up here as well. We are with Craig Jones right now, one of the band judges. What is it you're looking for?
We have 6 judges, and we have 3 categories we look at. One is for music, one for general effect, and one for marching and maneuvering. And going through the list of points we have, we score them on those points.
Do you know offhand how many bands we have here today?
We're close to about 15 that we're judging, but there's about 18 total.
Well, that's wonderful. I know that some bands excel on the field, some in parade. They're 2 different worlds, aren't they?
They're completely different. Parade, you're marching down the street. Field-wise, it's more of like a show, so you have visual as well as musical and marching ability to work on.
All right, well, we're glad to have you here at our vantage point. It certainly makes it very interesting as we have the bands coming by. Back up to you guys.
Thanks so much, Norm. And again, those bands, always so much of the parade we have each year with the Cherry Royale as well as the Junior Royale. And all I'm glad is there aren't post coverage judges that we do. So.
Very good. Artistic Award coming up next for the Westwoods Elementary School float, and we'll see that coming into camera view in just a second here.
Yeah, this is a great one we saw Thursday night with Prince Addison Bank and Princess Grace Cabflish. It's Westwood Elementary School encouraging all students to be the best they can be with its float entitled When I Grow Up. The upbeat music of Swinging on a Star, the float encourages all children to embrace their education, be the best you can be, or as the song says, you may grow up to be a mule if you don't go to school, or you might be a fish in a brook that can't write his name or read a book. With this colorful, energetic float showcasing their prince and princess swinging on a star, Westwood Ele reminds us that young and old, we can be better than who we are if we all just swing on that star.
Coming up next, Art Van Furniture. And we'll see that coming in just a second there. You see a little bit of Flicker the Dragon slowly making his way down Front Street. This is Flicker's 8th year in the parade, so he's coming on down here.
Now, how did Flicker come by his name, do you know?
Well, I'm not exactly sure. I do know he's 48 feet tall and 22 feet wide, but how did he come by his name?
I don't know, you know? But I know he's a big part of their little Art Van Kids Castle that they have back in the store. So his mom and dad are looking around at furniture and such, and they can take the kids back there and let them be entertained while they're doing some shopping.
Good. He's got his nose to the grindstone.
Flicker's doing a header right down on the pavement right now. They got to get into those street lights and such. But there he comes back up.
He's also going to have to go down below our bucket cam, and you'll see that they'll have to take him down as well on the corner of Front and Cass to miss the bucket cam that we have high atop Traverse City.
I think they should do a face-to-face, a nose-to-nose right there at the bucket cam. What do you think?
Sure.
I don't know if you get the magnitude of how big this guy is. They're going to have to bring him down again. He's getting a little scraped up nose having to go underneath the traffic lights.
Well, Flicker is 48 feet tall, Norm, 22 feet wide. Pretty good-sized little guy, but the kids love to see him in the parade route, and they're bringing him down to the ground now to work under the bucket cam. There he goes.
You can see a great shot there. Art Van, by the way, is the proud sponsor of the National Cherry Festival's Ambassador Program.
And there was that great kid movie, too. Wasn't there My Friend Flicker?
Oh, yeah, something like that. What was that?
Yeah. About a kid and his pet dragon. And if there wasn't, there should have been.
You can see all the ambassadors throughout the week have the little Art Van logo on their shirts.
Yes.
And they support that program very, very well. So thank Art Van.
Well, here's a fellow I know that you know. It's a U.S. Senator Carl Levin. Carl Levin, born in 1934 in Detroit, graduate from Central High School. Let's go down to Norm right now. Maybe we can catch a word with
Senator Levin. Thanks for being with us today.
It's always a joy.
Yeah,
big lift every year.
It's beautiful weather. It's a pleasure to have you and a privilege to have you here, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been coming here 27 years. I don't think I've missed more than one or two. And someone asked me back there, has it changed? I said, only gets better, just like marriage.
There you go, Senator.
Speaking of marriage, he is married to Barbara Halpern, and they married in 1961. They have 3 daughters and 3 grandchildren.
Well, coming into our picture now is the Saskatchewan Lions Band, and this is a band that won the overall winners band competition for Class A with good reason. This community band of students, members from the Saskatoon Lions and Regina Lions Pride bands in Saskatchewan, Canada, supported both in program and the respective city Lions clubs, ranging in ages 11 through 19, 46 members currently. Let's listen to them right now on Front Street.
Up next, Trinity Lutheran, Prince Alec Presley and Princess Alexandra Schweitzer. Cherryland salutes the children of the world. Trinity celebrates the precious life of each and every child from around the globe. As the world turns above on their float, children below represent different countries, cultures, and races. They've got an animated world up there, just turning around, which is really cool for these floats to be able to have some animation on those.
Absolutely. And of course, you see representation from a lot of the different countries from around the world, a lot of which are also participating in the World Soccer Cup that's going on right now.
Yes.
Here's Frankenmuth Bavarian Princess and Court, the Frankenmuth Bavarian Princess program celebrating its 43rd year. They're pleased to introduce the 2006 Princess, Katie Craffett, and her court. Members Maria Craffett and Gabriella Schrems. These 3 young ladies representing Frankenmuth, Michigan's Little Bavaria, and they always have a great time down in Frankenmuth each and every year down in the festival.
Mm. Coming up next, the Trustees Trophy for the National Cherry Festival Cherry Royale Parade, the Michigan Apple Committee. Ashley Wright of Belding is the 2006 Michigan Apple Queen. She is accompanied by second runner-up Sarah Heffron and first runner-up Jessica Rash of Conklin. Michigan is ranked 3rd in the nation in apple production behind Washington and New York. 20 varieties of apples are grown in Michigan, including Golden Delicious, Honeycrisp, and Fuji. These apples are delicious fresh and also in pie, cider, and hundreds of other recipes. Visit an orchard of farm markets this summer to taste some of the great Michigan apples. This Michigan, very good for cherry production, apple production. We're very lucky to have the soil and weather that we do in the state.
Absolutely. And we also produce a pretty good National Cherry Festival second time arounder marching band too. This is not your typical marching band. It's the National Cherry Festival second time arounders. Now they're young and old who love to play their instruments and relive those fond memories of high school. The second time arounder is under the direction of Flournoy Humphreys. And if you wish to be a part of this fun, reminiscent group, you can contact the National Cherry Festival and they'll tell you how to be a part. But let's listen to them right now as they parade down Front Street for this year's Cherry Royale Parade.
Sure look like they are having fun the second time around.
Maybe even more than the first time. The drummers are always having fun. I think they just like to make noise.
Might have to dust out that old clarinet out of my closet. Some of the clowns in the Cherry Royale Parade, that's Tacky the Clown. Cherry Capital Clowns is a small but mighty group of local clowns that clown around Traverse City to bring cheer to everything from fundraisers and cancer walks. Cherry Capital Clowns have been going strong since the late 1980s. Tacky's a regular in the Cherry Royale Parade. And she also volunteers her time to numerous organizations.
We'll see if we can get a word with Mr. President. If I can get past security and his agents and everybody. Here he is, the president of the Cherry Festival. That's a more powerful position than of the United States this week anyway.
Well, right now, maybe for about 30 seconds.
Okay, and you're going to be president for a whole, what, another 10 hours?
Well, actually, till September. I still got a few months to go yet, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, very good weather. It's held out for you this week. It's been wonderful.
Oh, it's been incredible. 8 days of great weather. It's been a great time, and a lot of people having a lot of fun, I think.
Okay. All right. I don't want to hold up the parade. Bye, guys. Have fun.
Thank you, Norm. Well, that is National Cherry Festival President Denny Braun, along with his wife, Jerry, both natives of Traverse City, volunteering for the National Cherry Festival for 24 years, both starting in 1983 as ambassadors. And you see how this can work for many, many folks. He spent the last 14 on the executive committee, serving as vice president. 8 years there, financial officer for 4 years. Just a great, great time. And
his grandsons there, Nathan, Keegan, and Owen. I'm not sure which one it was, but he didn't really want to look at the crowd, did he? 2006 National Cherry Queen candidates. Kaylee Lynn Schroeder, 19 years old. Kevin and Julie Schroeder are her parents, born and raised in Ludington, Michigan. And guess what? She was named Cherry Queen last
Congratulations.
night.
Wow.
So congratulations to Kaylee Lynn Schroeder, our new Cherry Festival Queen. Melissa Rice is also on the float. She's 21 years old and from Traverse City, majoring in social studies education at Cedarville University. Becca Noss is also on that float, a native of Traverse City, graduated from Alma College in 2004 with a degree in exercise and health science. Stephanie Pawlowski, that is, from Williamsburg, is a communications major at Aquinas College on scholarship for varsity soccer. And Lauren Engel, 22 years old, lifelong resident of Traverse City. She recently graduated from Hope College with a double major in both international political science and international studies. And they're all coming here behind the float.
And here comes Kaylee Lynch. She looks like one happy young lady. She's 19 years old again, daughter of Kevin and Julie Schroeder, born and raised in Ludington, attending Grand Valley State, pursuing a career in therapeutic recreation and psychology. And congratulations.
There's the Wisconsin Cherry Queen, Laura Sequest, a senior at Gibraltar High School in Door County, resides in Sister Bay, Wisconsin. And her parents are former National Cherry Festival industry couple Dale and Kristen Sequest. She plans to attend Wheaton College this fall.
Here's the Traverse Heights float with Prince Wyatt Bigelow and also Princess Jenna McQueer. It's a day at the zoo. The float featuring colorful animals and a fun zoo train. Just check it out carefully and see how many animals you can see at the zoo. See the train?
The train is on there, yeah. 2005 Northwestern Michigan Fair Queen Megan Lako represents the Northwestern Michigan Fair, a tradition of family fun and 4-H. Queen Megan is excited to be participating in the 2006 National Cherry Festival Parade and come out and celebrate at the 98th Northwestern Michigan Fair, August 6th through the 12th in Traverse City.
That's always a great time. Well, here's SRW Contracting. Of course, they do contracting, paving, a locally owned and operated company. Displaying just one division of the company, the asphalt paving division includes residential, commercial, municipalities, and some road work. SRW was recently MDOT approved for state road work. And you can look for the big red trucks all over northern Michigan. The SRW Contracting paving float made up of a 2001 model T800 Kenworth tri-axle Michigan semi-tractor, pulling a special trailer used to move heavy equipment up to 60 tons.
Wow.
And the semi-tractor is equipped with a 550-horse ISX Cummins diesel engine backed by an 18-speed transmission. The tractor-trailer combination rides on an air ride suspension. A total of 30 tires on this thing. And of course, they're living out to be the Blues Brothers as they work through the parade this year. I hear the Blues Brothers theme going strong.
They look like they're having fun.
Even little Blues Brothers.
They are definitely having a good time out here.
There's another one of their big themes. I'm a soul man.
They do a lot of work throughout northern Michigan. I definitely see their signs everywhere.
Hope you've been enjoying some of the great music down at the open space. Last night, Grand Funk Railroad putting on a great show, and tonight, another great show this evening.
Greg Raleigh Band, the lead singer of Santana.
Yes.
Very good show last night as well as this evening. I have to read this one, DC. This is my alumni here.
You can do that.
I'm alumni of this. This is my alma mater. University of Michigan, the Maize and Blue Alumni Band playing the Victors. Members of the band are from the Grand Traverse area. And I just have to say this, let's go Blue.
Somehow I knew that was coming.
They have a large contingency of University of Michigan alumni in the northern Michigan region.
Absolutely. You see them on the golf courses, you see them on the tennis courts, you see them all over northern Michigan. And of course, when we get that one day in the fall, when it's the green and white against the maize and blue, all the colors come out.
And you don't see them out because they're all inside watching the game.
Are you going to break into Hail to the Victor this morning? Okay.
You go on ahead.
Well, here's the Cherryland Post 2780 Veterans of Foreign Wars. The float's being pulled by the Post Commander and District 13th Junior Vice Commander Don Owens. Riding on the float, National Council members from Michigan and South Dakota, and past Commander Jack Pickard. Representing Ladies Auxiliary Post, it's Linda Gates. And you see them all representing their various organizations right there. Of course, the Stars and Stripes flying proud at the beginning of the float along with the state flag. And then, of course, at the rear of the float as well.
And that wind we're receiving today makes those flags fly just wonderful. Senator Debbie Stabenow is next. Let's go down to Norm.
Michigan at its best, Traverse City at its best. Isn't it beautiful today?
It is, and we thank you for being here, both of our U.S. Senators in attendance.
Oh, it's always great to be here. What a wonderful place. Family, water, sunshine, beautiful Traverse City. It's the best.
Thank you for being here.
Debbie Stabenow, born and raised in Michigan, and became one of the state's most influential and accomplished leaders. And Stabenow's home is now in Lansing.
Well, coming down the parade route now, the Henry Sibley High School Band. They started back in the 1970s as a summer activity for those students who wanted to march. The band has earned numerous awards and recognition for its outstanding performances at local and national parades, including the National Independence Day Parade in Washington, D.C., of course, the National Cherry Festival Parade right here in Traverse City, and many, many others. The musical selection for this year is composed by Gustav Holst, includes movements from his second suite in F. Man, I thought it was the first suite in G for sure. Anyway, let's listen to him right now down on Front Street.